MVP has been trying to get the crew to follow a dress code of wearing suits. Says it's good for business for everyone behind the scenes to look as sharp as the superstars. But I lug a camera around on my shoulder all day, and a suit is not sweat resistant. Can you get him to back off?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 256 pounds, the living legend, Jason Demon.
When this guy hung up the pads and entered the ring, there was speculation he'd go back to football the second things got too tough.
He squashed those rumors pretty fast and displayed amazing dedication to his training at the Performance Center and fierce determination in his matches.
He's in perhaps the best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
Half man, half amazing, but all business.
He's the founder of the Hurt Business.
And his opponent, representing the Hurt Business, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 259 pounds, MVP!
Who can forget that MVP once held the United States Championship for 343 days, which at the time was a record.
After a tough upbringing, 9 years spent locked up, MVP is living proof you don't let past failures define you, because now all he does is win.
And you are looking at one of the most unshakable superstars on the roster.
Absolutely, a picture of resilience. He's been through ups and downs, but has never given up the fight.
Bitter perseverance is what will make him such a threat in this match.
But he's facing a man who's excelled in every facet of this industry. MVP. Even a champion, a trailblazer, a mentor. The man's done it all and knows every trick there is.
MVP is out here to show he's still got it. Out here to cement his legacy as one of the greats, both through matches of his own and putting his proteges in a position to succeed. Able to sidestep it.
Super kick! And MVP is brought to a disadvantage now.
Now MVP has to plot a way to get back into this.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
Go behind.
Suplex released. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes himself to.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Incoming.
Oh, my. Apron sentai.
This is an incessant attack being brought to him.
He's going to have to dig out of this in a hurry.
Straight impact on the throat. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. He slides back into the ring.
Setting up for it. Coach in the corner.
Can that finish MVP?
Cover. 2, 3.
It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, the living legend, Jason T-Man.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there's no way we crown a new champion tonight.
The champ certainly has his hands full here tonight, but he looks more than ready.
Well, the disciple has arrived. One of the most dynamic athletes in WWE, now under the learning tree of the Messiah.
In the early parts of Murphy's career, he found success winning the NXT Tag Team Championship and Cruiserweight titles, but in the years since, lost direction until the Messiah.
Made a huge difference in Murphy's career, has the Messiah.
Formerly known as the best kept secret, Murphy now a proud and willing prophet, spreading the word of the Messiah, Seth Rollins. Murphy is a completely changed man.
Introducing the challenger from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 213 pounds, Murphy! And introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 256 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, the living legend, Jason Demon.
This is all for the highly decorated United States Championship.
Harley Race, the inaugural champion, truly a tough man's title.
The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let
to...
me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States Champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it.
As much as I want to, I can't argue with that, Corey. That puts a stop to Murphy. Super kick!
Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts. Now, this is just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
The stomp in every single part of his body.
Suplex! Murphy has everything working against him now.
Murphy's breaking down a bit.
Here it comes.
Oh, what a counter.
He's showing it's not time for lying down. It's time for fighting.
Blue Thunderbomb! Producing a trampling. Oh, he knew what was coming.
Attitude adjustment. Quickly slips behind into the German.
Murphy answers back.
Buddy Murphy. Boom! Good night. What a knee. Take off.
He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time. Completely manhandling, my goodness.
And set him up. Oh, knee to the face.
That's going to hurt. Sent into the corner. Whoa! Absolutely. Hoisted up. Here we go. F10 facebuster.
Systematic attack on that shoulder.
The challenger being outclassed here.
These are dire straits for him. He needs to be extra cautious now.
Stone Cold Stunner! It's over! Constant pressure being put on Murphy here.
It's like a muzzle's being placed on Murphy's offense.
And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Fireman's carry. Up and...
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
There's two!
Champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, the living legend, Jason Demon.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
Hey, did you get my text?
I did, and the voicemails and the DMs. I was almost expecting a handwritten letter to show up in the mail.
If that would help greenlight the WCW reunion show, then I'd do it.
Look, I heard you already have Rey Mysterio on board, and obviously he can still go. But what about the other former WCW guys who aren't really active anymore?
Okay, so what if I bring in another former WCW star and have a match against them on Raw to prove to you this can work?
Okay, fine. I'll be watching. But if I'm not impressed then it's off. No more texts, DMs, or letters. Deal?
I promise, you won't be disappointed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 256 pounds, the living legend, Jason Demon.
After an illustrious football career through college, this athlete couldn't fit in with a team that best suited his style of play.
He felt like a man without a country until he arrived at the Performance Center, where he found a new purpose as a competitor.
A very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it. He's a two-time Hall of Famer ready to make a little noise.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds,
Think about what X-Pac brings to the equation. Lightning-fast martial arts strikes, incredible high-flying attacks. X-Pac can do it all.
The first superstar to be a member of both the NWO and D-Generation X. You are looking at a superstar who was once told he couldn't cut the mustard in WCW, but has since proven that to be terribly wrong, with multiple tag title and cruiserweight title wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a too-sweet treat for you. One of your favorite WWE superstars faces off against a two-time Hall of Famer from DX and the NWO.
I couldn't believe it when I heard X-Pac was back tonight.
Well, the man looks like he's in the best shape of his life. I wouldn't want to face X-Pac back in his WCW days, and I sure as hell wouldn't want a piece of him now.
He grew tired of his smug attitude.
Now this is just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts. Oh, my God.
X-Pac able to adapt.
And he said, you're not getting me with that this time.
Super kick.
And now X-Pac is getting beaten down.
Yeah, X-Pac needs to rethink his strategy fast. Enough already. Multiple stomps.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Just ruthless.
From behind. German suplex. And setting him up. Oh, a knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt. Here it comes. Special special delivery. Attitude adjustment. Wow, that was incredible.
And he's soundly taking control here.
Yeah, he has planted himself in the driver's seat. Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
German. Fireman's carry. Up and first.
F5. That can finish off X-Pac.
2, 3. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the living legend, Jason T-Man.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
This should be very interesting.
All week long, you've heard about a huge announcement I'd be making tonight. And now the time has finally come. You might be able to guess what it is based on the men who are gathered in this ring and those giant steel letters. But let's make it official. In the very near future, there's gonna be a special one-night tribute show to the men and women of World Championship Wrestling. And it's going to be called WCW One Night Nitro. That's right. Raw is now where the big boys play. I just want to say, it's truly an honor to be a part of helping put all of this together. And I can't wait to pay tribute to the legends in this ring and many more who influenced my career. Now, with that being said, I'd like to...
Huge news with the announcement of WCW One Night Nitro. But apparently, AJ Styles has something to say about it.
Whatever it is, it must be urgent.
Sorry to crash the big party, but I just wanted to say I'd love to be a part of this reunion show too. Apparently you forgot I spent a few months in WCW before it went out of business.
No slight intended. I was actually planning on reaching out to you. Just wanted to make sure we saved room on the card for some of the more well-known WCW stars.
Well known, huh?
I mean well-known in WCW, not in general. Like you said, you were only there for a few months. But I'm sure we can work this out. Let's talk more later, all right?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll let you get back to it.
As you can see, this show is so big that everyone wants to be a part of it. Now stay tuned to the WCW hotline. Just kidding. Stay tuned to social media for more information on WCW One Night Nitro!
We never thought we'd see this moment. WCW will return for one night only.
Hold up. AJ Styles with the chair shot.
He's not waiting to talk about this later. AJ Styles clearly felt disrespected tonight, and now he's taking it out on all the WCW legends.
And down goes Booker T.
Kevin Nash can't stop AJ either.
Mysterio off the top.
And Styles dumps Ray to the outside.
Okay, maybe this will be a fair fight.
Guess not.
AJ setting up for the Styles Clash.
Down onto the steel chair. This was supposed to be a moment to celebrate the legends of WCW, but AJ Styles did everything in his power to ruin that.
Just pathetic, in my opinion.
This seems to be about more than just being excluded from the event. There's something else going on here.
And one more disgraceful act to close out an all-around shameful night for AJ Styles.
All week long, I've been getting messages on social media. Why, AJ? Why did you take out the WCW legends? Why'd you ruin One Night Nitro? Well, here's the answer. At first, I was slightly offended I wasn't considered for the show. After all, like I said, I was an actual wrestler there, unlike the superfan wannabe putting it all together, who never stepped foot in a WCW ring. More on him in a second. But then the more I thought about it, I didn't want to be a part of bringing back and honoring the egotistical, greedy dinosaurs who sleptwalk through their matches just to collect a fat paycheck, putting the company out of business and nearly killing my career before it ever got started. In fact, it was so bad down there, when they first offered me a contract, I turned it down and took a job delivering water because it paid more. Because all these so-called legends were flying around in private jets with their guaranteed contracts, wrestling 4 times a year, and there was no money left to pay guys who actually wanted to be there. Ultimately, I ended up going to WCW for 3 months, and it was way worse than I thought it would be. Every decision from the top guys was made to hold back the younger, more talented wrestlers like me. Finally, it all caught up to them, and the company folded. I had to go back to the Indies and work my butt off to make it to where I am today. But I'm the exception. Most of the younger WCW guys from that era, like my old tag team partner, they never made it. So that's how I remember WCW. Not as this company that beat WWE for a short time, or part of this over-glorified golden era of wrestling, but a sinking ship that almost took down AJ Styles with it. So that's why I did what I did. I shut down the embarrassing tribute show before it ever happened, and I'd do it again 500 times. So let's circle back to the guy who started all this. You were just a fan when all that with WCW went down. You had no idea what really happened, but in my eyes, that almost makes you worse than the so-called legends you put on a pedestal. You're supposedly a WWE superstar now, so act like it. This isn't your time to play fantasy WCW. It's embarrassing. So you want to talk about destroying me for what I did? Remember, WCW already tried that, and they failed. So I'm going to do a favor for every man and woman in that locker room who has any actual respect for what we do, and destroy you. Challenge accepted.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 256 pounds, the living legend, Jason T-Man.
From Goldberg to The Rock to Titus O'Neil, Baron Corbin, and Roman Reigns, there's a long line of superstars who came to sports entertainment by way of football.
Yeah, but this guy left because he needed a new challenge, hitting people year-round.
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
Gentlemen, we are about to experience something phenomenal.
Here's a man who can do it all and has done it all in short order here in WWE.
Maybe the greatest in-ring competitor of this generation.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Styles entering the ring, about to deliver a clinic.
One of the most exciting and enduring competitors.
AJ Styles constantly upping his game.
Yeah, a superstar who works incredibly hard to be the absolute best in the game.
The man who attempted to bring you One Night Nitro gets his chance for revenge against AJ Styles, who crashed his party last week.
What a disgraceful display from the Phenomenal One, but that's what we've come to expect from AJ Styles.
See, I think AJ Styles must have learned something from his old job delivering H2O, because he poured a bucket of cold water on the WCW reunion show, and every legend who thinks they can waltz back into the ring whenever they want.
There's repercussions for that, like this match tonight. Into the corner now.
Body shots over and over. One to the jaw and then, whoa!
Absolutely.
Feel.
Styles is getting dominated.
AJ's got to assert himself back in this one. Is he attempting a Styles clash?
It's Finn Balor.
What's he doing here?
It seems Balor's attempting to help out his former club partner.
He's certainly got everyone's attention.
AJ Styles has a chair, and the referee has no idea.
Neither does his opponent. It's Kevin Nash.
We haven't seen Nash since Styles took out the WCW legends a few weeks back.
This is his chance for payback.
What the?
Kevin Nash just turned on his friend.
I can't believe this is happening.
And now AJ taking advantage.
He's gonna do it.
He hits this and it's done.
Styles clash.
1, 2, 3!
And it's all over thanks to the interference from Finn Balor and the shocking actions of Kevin Nash.
This is unbelievable.
What exactly is the relationship between these three?
I'm not sure if Balor and Styles even know.
There's your answer. It looks like we've just witnessed the birth of some kind of new NWO/club type alliance.
This is bad news for WWE.
Oh, I agree. Nothing good can come from this. Look who it is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 431 pounds, the living legend, Jason T-Man and Rey Mysterio.
We're seeing an athlete who was a top player on the football field until he reached the pros. He just couldn't catch his big break.
He came here because the fire to compete still burned, and WWE became his passion the moment he stepped through the ropes.
Tonight just became phenomenal.
A terrific striker, a master purveyor of high-flying, innovative offense.
AJ Styles has competed at this level for decades. Such a special
And their opponents
athlete.
first, accompanied by Kevin Nash from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Always on the hunt for glory.
Well, sometimes AJ Styles might be deemed arrogant and also opportunistic.
When you're as phenomenal as AJ Styles, there's nothing at all wrong with being confident.
Confidence has led him atop the pecking order.
The Prince has arrived.
A decorated champion who has truly reinvented himself.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
This is a man who is already one of the greatest NXT superstars in history, but truly cemented his legacy by returning and dominating as NXT champion once again.
Well, now he's set to dominate any roster that Finn Balor targets.
You know, I don't know if it's just me, or does Finn Balor just keep getting cooler every year?
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask. You can see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
The WWE Universe has been in shock ever since AJ Styles annihilated an entire roster of WCW legends. And things turned even darker when Kevin Nash joined forces with Styles and Finn Balor.
They sure did, especially for the superstar originally responsible for the ill-fated One Night Nitro.
That superstar will try to get even with Styles as he teams up with a WCW icon who's ready to fight back against this emerging alliance of outsiders. If they take them down, then AJ will be on the hook for a one-on-one rematch.
Now, this is just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
Styles has no control here.
AJ's got to slow this momentum down.
adjustment.
Oh, deafening blow to the chest. What a reversal by AJ Styles.
Oh, stomping away. Mysterio with great evasion.
Oh, swanton. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Into the turnbuckle.
AJ with the wherewithal to avoid that.
Expected that one. With the lariat.
And he barely evades. Flying Marinara. That's how you impress.
Fast and furious offense from Mysterio.
Nothing can slow Rey Mysterio down. Trapped in the corner.
Drop kick right on the money.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Oh, unique offense.
Oh, roundhouse connects.
Oh, it's raking the back. Beautiful shot block.
And there's Rey Mysterio. What a Hurricane Rana.
I got vertigo after watching that.
Man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Roundhouse kick.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
Oh, has them in position. Here it comes.
619.
On the outside. Scramble. Frog splash. AJ's eyes are glazed over. Look out. Nice wheelbarrow DDT by Mysterio.
Oh, the elbow drop knee crusher.
And again. Ruthless.
Styles taking it by surprise.
Picked up.
Reverse DDT.
End of the road. Boom.
Shifts it back onto him.
Hooked up.
DDT.
Beautiful.
Straight over the pin and the win.
Yes.
Quick count out after one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Hits to the core like that'll render you useless.
Big clothesline. Countered it just in time.
Bang it back to their own count.
He switches it back around. Ooh, that got turned around on Styles.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Oh, my God.
Setting up for it. Perch in the corner.
That's lights out.
You can count to 100.
2 count. He's gotta feel good. Sweet, sweet victory.
Here are your winners, the living legend, Jason Demon, and Rey Mysterio.
An emphatic victory for your winners. An impressive effort from this duo.
The wrestling gods have truly blessed this union. I fully expect to see more showings
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 256 pounds, the living legend, Jason Demon.
This guy reached a point where pro football wasn't physical enough for him. He didn't want timeouts, halftime, or a 16-week season. He wants to level people every night of the year.
Well, he's in the right place because every day is game day in WWE.
A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
Gentlemen, we are about to experience something phenomenal.
Here's a man who can do it all and has done it all in short order here in WWE.
Maybe the greatest in-ring competitor of this generation.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Always on the hunt for glory. One of the most exciting and enduring competitors.
AJ Styles constantly upping his game.
Yeah, a superstar who works incredibly hard to be the absolute best in the game.
What started as an attempted tribute to WCW's larger-than-life legends blend here tonight between two superstars looking to leave their own marks on WWE.
And they'll have to do it in a steel cage match, which means no more invited guests and no more uninvited guests either.
After what we've seen recently, I'm not even sure a steel cage can contain this issue, but we're about to find out.
German suplex.
9. AJ Styles looking a little out of his element. Styles has the momentum against him here.
But AJ can't let this flourish derail him.
Attitude adjustment. Looking wobbly in the corner.
And a counter. A counter by Styles. Great reversal.
Body shots over and over. One to the jaw and then... Whoa!
Absolutely.
Beal. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Making that shoulder a priority.
He's just dominating at this point.
You can tell he's firing up. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Suplex brings them down.
Oh, impressive counter.
Could be a chance for Styles to change the complexion of this match.
Stone Cold Stunner. It's over.
Getting him into the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
We might be close to the end.
Yeah, this is not good. You don't say, Saxton.
Oh, man, AJ Styles may be wishing he was back in Japan around now.
Styles will rally. Relax.
To the face. Setting up for it. Coach in the corner. Spear.
Styles is done.
Cover. 1, 2, 3.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the living
That seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.